and they say, kailangan ng college diploma. Kailangan ng proof. May hiningan talaga. Girl. May hiningan ng college diploma. Diba? Gusto mo punitin ko passport mo?
Heto na tayo. Episode 2.
Heto na.
Ito na.
Ay, hindi ko pa pala hinugasan to.
Dubi-dubi-du. Anong kanta yun?
Bidu-bidu.
Ito ang pangpansit.
And, bell pepper, no?
Ay,
Bell pepper.
sa akin.
Sa'yo na yan.
Ano yung may cruise? With the...
Ilayo mo yan sa akin.
Dale, pues. Okay. Ano na to? My ever favorite beans.
Green beans. Habichuela.
Habichuela.
Tingnan mo to, nagko-cosplay. Hindi naman yan habichuela. Ano to?
Escapee.
Bakit may
Ano to,
nagko-cosplay
edamame?
dyan? Edamame yan Nakikikosplay ka, kasali ka, di ka naman kasali.
Man, I love beans so much. I grew up with this.
Yes.
But I hated this part.
Sino may ayaw sa beans? Si Katie.
Si Katie. may kaibigan kami
Shout
si Katie.
out.
Ayaw niya.
Shout out.
She hates-
Shout out.
Shout out, Katie.
Yung anak
little
mo na
friend.
naman sa
This is the part that I hate.
Wow!
That you have to, because you have to remove this, diba?
Yes,
Kailangan diba?
We're doing it the Filipino way.
I don't
Lahat
even think
tayo-
they do that here.
No, they don't.
Because sometimes when I eat, when they make habichuela, nasastak sa teeth ko.
They don't care.
I don't know. They don't.
It's
they
an
don't know.
art form, Char. I don't even do it here.
You know? Influenced
Sorry,
by the...
Mom. Well, it's going to happen every episode. There's something I'm going to apologize to my mother for.
Tita, i-revoke na ang passport ni Sean.
Sorry.
Gosh. Speaking of passport, this episode, we are gonna focus on
Our
our beloved
beloved.
1, 2, 3, immigration!
Yung mga minamahal nating immigration office. I can't even
I love
say
you.
it. I can't even say it with a straight face. Yung minamahal putang ina. No offense sa inyo alam ko ginagawa nyo lang yung trabaho nyo, pero bakit ganon?
I mean, to be fair, I know a lot of immigrant officers. Wait lang. Immigration office.
May friends ka?
Immigrant office. Dami kong friends ko.
Shout out! Shout out sa mga friends niyang
Ba't ang
immigration
episodes
officer.
natin puro kabalastugan?
Ito lang talaga, like, disclaimer. We
don't
don't want to
hate you.
offend anyone. We're not haters. We're lovers. This is just our experience.
But I can tell you, 98% of those burgers are not very nice.
First of all,
I think the biggest beef, I think I 2-3 weeks ago, I shared to you a Facebook memory. I love Facebook.
Oh,
It
yeah.
just gives you all the memories from your past life.
oh yeah. Past life.
And it was about, how old am I? 34? I was 21. Kakagraduate ko lang. Tapos sabi ni Papa, what gift do you want? So, like, oh my God, Southeast Asia trip, backpacking trip. And then I booked my first flight, which was my mistake, to Singapore. That was the first flight. Pero syempre, I didn't know about all these like things that you have to look out for. May rogue na naman.
Forcefully.
And guess what? They offloaded me. And you know what's so funny? Oh my gosh, I have to tell the world now? Ay, fuck it, whatever.
Go.
So, my legal name is not Mayan, obviously. It's Mary Ann. And guess what? All of the people, the 5 people who got offloaded, guess what their names started with?
M?
Mary.
Wait,
It was so weird. It was the weirdest thing. Lahat ng Mary. Mary Grace, Mary whatever, Mary Jane. Sabi ko, wait lang, this sounds
bakit
like
ano yun?
It was very random.
So, bukas, every like, names that starts, P,
Everyone.
ganon ba?
Lahat na may one.
Lahat na may one. No, starts the letter P kasi daw alphabetical, girl. No. O, M, N, O. Shit, di ko pa rin pala alam yung alphabet ko.
Oh my God. No, but it was so heartbreaking because it was gonna be my first ever solo trip internationally. You know, you freshly graduated from university. Tapos, you know, the Western culture of like gap years or traveling after they graduate. Syempre, I wanted to live that life. Oh, rogue na naman.
Cosplayer.
syempre, I wanted to live that life. And guess what? Nah, I couldn't live that life. They really, like, as much as I really wanted to fight, I asked for, like, reasons. They really couldn't give anything. And apparently, later on, I found out when the plane left, they overbooked. So they used the immigration officers to just fuck with us and just, like, offboard us off the plane. Didn't get a refund, nothing. And so my whole 3-week backpacking dream was dead.
So, you didn't, like, return the next day, or?
Girl, I went home crying in a taxi. As a 21-year-old, what do you do? Like, no one taught you this. No one taught us this in the Philippines.
Yeah, true.
In the Philippines,
So, ka na lang.
once we talk about traveling, it's fear. There's no excitement when we travel because we
Yes.
always question, like, can we even go out? Can we afford it? What else? But those are the two things, right? Can we even get out of our own country? Because the immigration officers are just not jobs.
It's so funny, like traveling with people from other countries. So you see how relaxed, almost bored they are in immigration gates. It's like they're chill. They're like, whereas us, like, we see an immigration officer, like
Fear. Anxiety.
Fear. You start shaking. Like, I've been traveling for the past 4 years, and I still shake. Like in an immigration, like when I'm in line.
Man,
Like,
even if you apply for the digital nomad visa, it still scares you, even though you have papers, even though you have all these things, even if you have all the documents, all the money, everything, it's just the only other immigration office or whatever that I can think of that's worse than the Filipinos is the American, obviously.
Yeah.
They're horrible. I know someone who lied through their teeth. She said she had a company and she made X amount of money, she got a visa, but actually she was lying the entire time. I had papers, I had everything, but then I got denied because I wasn't as confident.
Yeah.
And that was it. Confidence.
Kuha ko ng peeler.
No. Okay, go. Go. Makakautot ako, girl.
Sabi mo?
Ututera.
Ututin.
But yeah, I know how you feel because I mean, we've both been through it. Even if you have all the money, all the paperwork, they will still give you a hard time. Whereas these Westerners, they travel with literally no money sometimes.
Yeah, exactly.
Or they're on debt, but then they never get questioned because simply because of their passports.
Yeah.
Whereas
So
us,
easy.
ang hirap ng slice.
Ipatong mo na lang dito. Yan kasi.
I like making my life hard.
YouTube ka pa. YouTube pa tayo. YouTube pa tayo.
Carry bells.
Go.
But yes, I think it's absurd how our own immigration, how our own country is limiting us from even going outside or traveling and experiencing the world. It almost feels like, I don't know how to put it into feelings because there's so many.
Makes you feel small.
Ooh.
That's the thing. It's like there's no other way to put it. You feel so small, you feel so scared, you feel like you're less than. That's where it starts, the feeling of like inferiority, like how Filipinos behave abroad is like you feel so small, you feel so scared of everything.
That's so true. When I meet other Filipinos, for example, sa Brazil, ang dami doon. There's quite a few of them actually. Si Ate Carmen, hello, shout out Ate. She has a Filipino restaurant, and then I met a lot of other Filipinos, and they always have this body language,
the
hiya, the culture of hiya, and so they think they're just not allowed to take up space.
Exactly. You try to make yourself look.
Yeah.
You behave as small as possible.
Exactly.
Because you always feel almost like our existence outside our own country feels wrong.
Yeah.
Or illegal.
No, we don't deserve it.
We don't deserve it. Like we're taking up space that's not supposed to be ours. Like, I don't know what term my mom used to. Lagi niyang ginagamit yung term na.
Si
Kasi
mama mo?
ang lola ko, tumira for a while sa US.
I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
May tito ako sa Hawaii.
Hawaii.
Tapos tumira yung lola ko doon. Tapos yung lola ko worked for like Americans as like a babysitter. Tapos naobserbahan niya talaga yung behavior ng like American kids. Tapos I remember her telling stories na they're too liberated is the term that she would use. They're too free. Which is like
It's
she
privilege.
she would tell us stories about like that's not aspirational. You're not like them. We're different. Like, don't behave like that. And like, when she would tell me us stories, like, okay, what makes that like quality of liberation so bad? It's because they took up space. Like, they expressed how they felt. They said no when they didn't feel like doing something.
Yeah.
Especially no when it comes to like authority figures.
Yeah.
When something didn't make sense, they would ask questions. Whereas us, like, okay, say yes and then ask questions later.
If it's a no, it's like, okay.
Yeah,
We don't
okay.
question it.
I guess, yeah, coming back to the immigration thingy is like, there's a lot of people who say that like, what the immigration officers are doing is justified. That it's okay.
Who said that? I have a knife with me.
A lot of people get angry, but at the end of the day, they say, "Oh, it's okay because they're doing it for a reason. It's
Okay.
to protect us."
Okay.
What do you think?
Okay,
about
I will agree. I will agree to some degree. There are Filipinos who cannot be trusted, who go out, and obviously I get it, especially the generation of our grandparents. My grandma was illegal in the States and la la la. I get that. But man, if we have the right paperwork, if we have like, if we have history, for example, of like traveling, like why still question us? I get it if it's their first time traveling. I totally get that. It makes you question their intentions to go out. But we're also in 2025. Life is different now. Like the world is not as closed as it used to be. There's more access now. There's more opportunities abroad. There's more everything.
Yeah.
So why are we still treated like we don't deserve anything?
Like it's not your basic human right.
And here's the other thing that really, sometimes it bothers me and sometimes I don't get triggered. But when, for example, I have so many international friends that would go like, oh, let's go to Mexico. Let's go to like Italy. Yeah. And I tell them, I can't. I need a visa. And they go, what do you mean you need a visa? And they say it in a way that it's my fault. And they're like,
what do you mean you need a visa? Well, listen here. The world is not
here's the other side of the coin.
As straightforward as you think.
And then when I start to explain to them, like, you know, like, okay, like this is the reality of things for people who don't have a golden passport like you do.
Yeah.
Most of them
feel
so bad,
yeah.
which is nice, but some of them get upset at me that I can't travel to where they are.
I was like, I mean,
that's the most bizarre
come to
thing.
me. I was like, why should I go to you? My passport is shit.
It's like a combination of the thing about like Filipinos, the way they behave outside, it's white supremacy for sure. Thinking, you know, we're just not as good as everyone else.
Yep.
And then there's privilege that we just don't know. The kind of privilege. Obviously, like there's still privileges that we enjoy as us. The fact that we're here today. But privilege in general, in terms of like, this is where we were born, was not something that we chose. You know what I mean? Like, did I choose to be a Filipino or something like that? Okay, controversial topic, but at the same time, it is what it is.
Yeah.
We just were not born with that. Unlike Americans, Europeans, they really had it going for them. And it sometimes makes me bitter.
No. I have a very controversial.
We love controversy.
Oh my God, baka ma-cancel tayo.
Persona non grata.
I actually think the act itself of stopping people from getting out of the country is wrong.
Oh, 1,000%.
There is no justifiable reason to stop people from like the basic human right to move, basic human right and basic human desire to move.
Yeah.
Why do they behave as if it's something that we have to prove? You know, do you need money to be able to move? I don't think so. It's like, all you need are your feet. And the thing is, like, the Philippines' economic... Ooh, hi, baby. Economic situation is not that good. Yeah. So, understandably, there will be people trying to go out of the country to make their lives better, life better, to seek out better opportunities elsewhere. And If, okay, here's where it gets controversial. Baka ma-persona non grata tayo.
I mean, it's
If
not like we've been
actually,
back.
like the social nets in the Philippines, you know, yung tulong ba, na parang healthcare, income,
What healthcare?
healthcare what?
What income?
yung opportunities, if the opportunities in the country will better, wala namang may gustong umalis, di ba? Wala namang may gustong mag-TNT sa ibang bansa eh.
I actually had a very
Yeah.
real conversation with a lot of my friends back home from college before I left. I asked them, like, do you guys see yourselves moving abroad, etc.?
Yeah.
And half of them said,
Bilis niya!
Baby.
Yung anak niya nasa ilalim ng table. Oy, kuchile.
yeah, that's why I'm moving her. My friends and I were talking about, do you see yourselves like moving abroad, etc.? I always knew this. Bata pa ko, I always knew I was going to move abroad. And some of them actually were like, no, they really want to stay. And I really salute them for wanting to just make a better Philippines. I know some of them are in politics.
Yeah,
and
true.
They're trying to do what they can. I just know that's not my role. It's just that's not what I meant to do in this life. And so I don't... If life was better, honestly, I would go back. Yeah, but it's just not.
Yeah.
And this whole idea of just like... If only we could at least just not even live. We're not even talking about moving abroad.
Yeah.
Just moving abroad. It's more just like traveling.
Yeah.
Why can't we enjoy that?
Yeah.
Why do we have to even like fight for something so simple? I get
Yeah.
it that if that country that we're going to denies us and
That's it.
deports us, then okay, that's on me. That's on them. That's up to them. That's their choice. But for
True.
our own country to stop us from
Exactly.
getting out,
That's the thing I don't get.
bizarre.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, I almost got offloaded.
wow.
While already holding a Schengen visa.
No.
One of the hardest visas to obtain for anybody in the world. Schengen is
How-
so hard to obtain.
how
Like
did
the
you-
list of like requirements this thick, like really, really hard. So I already had it. Like I already proved everything. I have the income, I had the intent to come back, everything, yada yada. So essentially Europe was already saying, welcome, be a tourist in our country.
Already approved.
They stopped me and tried to interviewed me for. It's a good thing like I arrived way earlier. Like we always arrive in the airports like 4 hours early. They questioned me for like 2.5 hours.
2.5?
Yeah.
What, in
Two
a
and
room?
a half. Yeah, they set me aside. Like I was traveling with my ex at the time, and he didn't expect it. Okay, it happened to me twice. The funniest thing is like they say na ma-offload ka lang if first time mo mag-travel. No, I've already traveled. At that point I've already been to South Korea, to Thailand twice. I've been to Malaysia. I've been to many different countries. But first time I traveled with a Schengen visa na
Biglang deny.
na talagang
Question.
na isang tabi ako. Kasi siguro may bibisitahing jowa, ganon. Pero may proof naman and may income naman and
So how did you get out of that?
wala, I just answered. The thing is, the things that I was saying, it's true. So
Yeah.
even if paikot-ikutin nila ako, paikot-ikutin,
You're not
like the
gonna be
answer
caught in
is
a
going
lie.
to be the same. It's like, but the funniest thing is, they asked me questions about like, anong address ng jowa mo doon? Kailan kayo nagkakilala? Nung nandito siya sa Pilipinas.
Visa application question?
Exactly. Parang, may visa na po ako. Like, kung merong magtatanong sa akin ng ganyan, di ba yung embassy magtatanong sa akin? Di ba sila yung may stake para mag-investigate talaga sa akin? And once naka-receive na ako ng visa, it's like,
Yeah, like they've done
You
their
know.
job.
and the only job, I think, it shouldn't even be the immigration officers' like jobs to interview people like that and to para bang sukatin yung ability mo
Wait,
na mag-travel.
1 second.
Go.
Okay.
Okay.
What do I think immigration officers can do if they're bringing illegal stuff?
Yeah, true, definitely.
I thought that was their job.
Di ba customs yun?
Ay, customs pala.
Pero akala ko, hindi ko na rin talaga alam kung ano talagang ginagawa nila eh. Kasi, di ba, you've been traveling for a while.
Immigration officers for foreigners make sense, but for us to leave, that's still the part that bothers me until now. My mom came nung December before I gave birth. And I knew this was going to happen, so I told her, go to the airport as early as possible. I don't care if you're waiting there for 6 hours. Go there because I know they're going to do this.
Exactly.
I gave her all the records of my medical birth. Lahat. I was pregnant, my ultrasound.
Nanay mo na yan.
Kinwestiyon pa si Mama.
Oh my.
Bakit daw ako nandito for this long? I'm like, is that your business?
Exactly. Like,
bakit? Your business. Colombia is fine with me here. I have my visas. I have my stuff with them. Why do you care?
Pakinyo.
And my mom, because I prepared her for this, she expected it. She was trying to give them everything. And then to the point that the girl was probably like, okay, I have to escalate this to my supervisor.
Yeah.
You know what happened? 2 seconds when the supervisor came out. Hey, that's fine.
Oh my God.
So now I'm questioning, who is it really at the immigration office that's like,
exactly.
is this a power play?
Yeah.
Is this power tripping?
You can't stop, you can't help but think na parang, is this a form of bullying? Nambubully lang kayo?
Are they bored?
Are you bored? Are you jealous na hindi kayo makalabas ng bansa? Like, it's, well, I mean, I've heard that. I don't believe that
I have heard that too.
Yeah. But I'm not saying that that's the reason, but I mean, you behave like that, you can't help but think. I think it's this, okay, again, like, hot take.
Hot take, go.
It's not the state's position, hindi nila position na protektahan tayo in that way. Their only role is that if Filipinos get in trouble abroad, because for example, yun na nga, the worst happens na illegally traffic ang Pilipino, that's to help. Not to curtail everybody else's freedoms so they could prevent this from happening. Because it will happen. It will continue to happen. You cannot prevent so many people from traveling.
It's okay.
Waste so much money, waste so much time.
Yeah.
And no one's held accountable for this. Like, if you make a mistake, you just say, collateral damage. But yung pera nung tao na pinambili nila ng flight, hindi naman mababalik yun. Hindi nyo naman ibabalik yun.
Imagine all the effort that we go through to obtain all the requirements, to save up money, to pay for reservations and all that.
Di nyo naman yun
all
ibabalik.
Because you are bored or power play?
You made a mistake to prevent this possible worst case scenario. But the thing is if someone really is yung amount ng tao na talagang nata-traffic na you don't even know about. It's and then you're curtailing everyone else's freedoms to be able to do this. That just doesn't make sense to me. Spending millions to do this. Syempre, they're also employing immigration officers and yung delayed flights, delayed money is wasted, time is wasted.
So much is wasted. And it's so I've been traveling a lot. I've been to, I don't know, more than 20 countries. And I tell you, I have not had a problem with any other officer, any other immigration. In fact,
easy.
They get so happy to see me. They're like, oh my God, you're Filipina.
Welcome.
And then, for example, in Japan, oh my God, it was the best airport. All the old ladies were so happy. They're like, I thought I was in an amusement park. They're like, hola, not hola.
Hola sa Japan.
Ohayo. And it was, but they're trying to get me into the line, and they're also happy and smiley, and they're just so nice.
Yeah.
In Nepal, same thing happened. I actually had a bit of proud moment there because I was right next to a white couple. They got interrogated.
Ooh.
Interrogated like we do. And I was like, oh shit, maybe that's gonna happen to me. No. The officer was so oh my God, you're from the Philippines. It was so nice.
They're chill. They're generally chill.
Yeah. When I applied for the visa for Uruguay when I was in Brazil, man, the officers were like, yeah, just give us this, Got my visa in 30 days. When I when I arrived in pretty much every, exception, Cambodia. I
What
felt a
happened?
little bit of racism, but it's like manageable. It wasn't like that bad, but it did kind of happen. But well, out of the 20 plus countries, I had one bad experience.
Yeah.
If we don't count the Philippines.
The only, ano bang immigration nagbigay sa akin ng hard time? Just Nicaragua.
Nicaragua?
Yeah. Because we need a visa on arrival.
Okay.
So, I was on a bus from Costa Rica to Nicaragua, to the Nicaraguan border. And yung bus is like, stops sa border. Then, tuloy ba ako?
Tuloy lang.
Then, diretso sa, I think sa Granada.
Yeah, Granada. Yeah.
In Nicaragua. I think diretso sa Granada from after the border. So after mo dumaan sa border, lahat kayo balik kayo sa bus. Tapos diretso kayo. Ako halos nahiya talaga ako doon sa mga kasama ko sa bus kasi kinwestiyon ako for like 30 minutes.
Oy, bakit?
30 kasi wala lang, hindi pa yata sila nakakita ng Pilipino. Parang bakit?
What are we doing here?
Anong gagawin mo sa bansa namin? Sino ka?
How'd you get here?
Anong trabaho mo? Parang,
Did you cross the
writer
Pacific
po.
Ocean?
Lumangoy ka ba? Char, joke. Pero, ayun, yun lang. But after a bit, like, they just asked me, like, you know, what I
Was it
did.
intimidating?
Ano daw? No?
Okay.
Not really. Just nakakahiya lang talaga kasi may naghihintay.
Yeah.
Pero, tapos, they're very obviously understaffed. So,
Yeah. And also, like, they get surprised, you know, like a Filipino passport. Oh, the first time I went to Peru. So the airlines stopped me just because they weren't sure if I can go. Sabi ko, like, I'm visa-free for Peru. Trust me. And they're like, but they don't know.
Yeah.
So I even showed them, I Googled online. Sabi ko, look. And then again, not intimidating. It's more like they just have no experience with Filipinos.
Yeah, true. Just that.
Yeah,
like,
just that.
you don't experience something like, iba kasi yung sa immigration sa Pilipinas kasi sarili mong kababayan eh.
That's the thing that really, it's still, I cannot be comfortable with it.
Yeah, sarili mong
Obviously, if
kababayan.
another country's immigration office like questions me, I think Singapore also kind of was like, oh, you're gonna stay for like, ano yun? Sabi ko kasi 2 weeks ata, and they didn't really like that. But it's not like they gave me a hard time. They were just like reminding me, like, you only have 30 days. I'm like, that's fine. I know. I'm scared of Singapore. Don't worry.
They will.
I will not
They
stay
take
that long.
things seriously.
And it's expensive. So I don't want to stay that long, darling.
Yeah.
Yes, Mayan.
Baby girl.
Yeah. Uchu.
Starring.
Carrot. Baby carrot.
Nakakain na siyang carrot?
No, it's her first time. No, on camera.
On camera. First time.
so
Bonus
tayo.
footage. I forgot.
Oh, the different immigrations. I mean, yeah, it still bothers me, like, how we're not made to feel safe in our own country in that sense.
Exactly.
And it's just, it's still, to me, it's not right. I mean, that's one of the biggest reasons I don't want to go back. And I know that's one of the reasons you don't want to go back either. Is because once we do start traveling again or leaving again, it's just a nightmare.
I just don't want to... There's a part of me that does not want to even put myself in that position.
Yeah.
Where someone could measure, really make me feel so small. And the thing is, like, you could say, okay lang yan. Like, it doesn't matter if you have all of the papers and you're lying. That's the thing. But you're still putting yourself in the position to be measured in that way.
Yeah.
Na parang sinusukat pa din nila yung buong pagkatao mo. Ganyan, parang
Lalim ng
only
girl,
these...
ang buong pagkatao.
buong pagkatao. Only these people deserve to travel.
Yeah.
And you may risk na they look at you and they deem you not good enough to travel.
Yeah.
When in fact, like, you know, we've been
That's
on...
the thing. Is like, I know I'm good enough. I know it goes personal. Hindi na siya about travel. I know I'm good enough. I know I have everything. But then to not be allowed, it's something that feels like out of our control.
Exactly.
And that's, I think, what sucks. Is it's out of control. Hindi mo maano. It's just, I hate it so much.
When, for us, like, to us, now we've seen how traveling actually works.
And
you
how
know?
the outside world works.
How like long-term traveling works. Essentially, when you're living a nomadic life, you're seeing the different nationalities and different people just deciding to like set up shop somewhere. As long, of course, all within the law, all doing
Yeah,
it legally,
legally, yeah.
ganyan. Like, that you can literally set up shop anywhere.
Yeah.
As long as you're following the law and hindi ka nag-exceed ng visa mo,
Yeah.
you have the right to be anywhere you want to be.
Yeah.
And that's what they don't want us to... It's
This
not
is
like,
the limiting belief they want to implant on our minds.
I don't think on purpose though. It's just a side effect. They don't want you to feel like you can't do that. But when they look at you like that and they say, oh, kailangan ng college diploma, kailangan ng proof. May hiningan talaga. Girl. May hiningan ng college diploma. Diba? Comment
I'm
nyo na
sorry,
lang.
PSA to the rest of the world, you need a college diploma to travel.
Yes. May hiningan ng college diploma, meron pang hiningan ng birth certificate yata ng lolo, ganon.
Oh, that's so bizarre. That's
Seryoso?
so wild. This is so stupid.
Na parang,
I'm sorry, but like, this is stupid, you
seriously.
guys. If any of you watching this is an immigration officer, I'm serious.
Please
like,
don't.
What are
Like,
you doing?
That's crazy. It's...
Do your job, but like,
I'm
the right
telling
way.
you. Yeah. I'm telling you. And also for the immigration officers, yourself, whenever you can, travel.
That's true.
See,
oh, here's a
travel.
random thing that I think I was, what, a 19, 18? I met, Ana ba yung name niya? Si Ana ata. She works as an immigration officer. She was very young. And I don't know if she was the one who said it or around that topic, whatever, in my life. Ang tagal na naman, I'm so old. Sabi nila, immigration officers are parang not allowed to travel or something like
Or
that.
parang mas mahirap yata sa kanila. Kailangan yata nila mag-show ng proof. Pag government like official ka, kailangan mo yata mag-show ng proof bago kang
sometimes I
palabasin.
wonder, is that why they're bitter?
I don't know, but possibly. But yeah, seriously, I recommend to see how
life is.
yeah, it's
In general.
it's not supposed to be that hard. And it's like there's so many people out there running out of money, and the first thing they just come home.
Yeah.
And the thing is like, something happens, like for example, maubusan ka nga ng pera tas di ka makauwi, may embassy naman tayo.
Yeah.
Like, closest na.
Literally go to the embassy. I mean, an embassy.
Yeah.
PSA in Colombia. There's an embassy now. They opened a couple months ago. That's how she got her Filipino passport.
Yay!
The embassy is based in Bogota.
Our little Pinay.
They came to Medellin. They did a caravan. Because if I had to do that in Brazil, where they used to be based, that would have been expensive just to get her citizenship.
Yeah, true. I renewed my passport in Brasilia.
Ah, yeah.
I loved it. Oh, shout out. So kind, so
The
nice,
officers.
so
The
fast.
officers.
It was so fast. Really, and like so seamless, the entire process. And now I really I realize na pag mag-renew akong passport, hindi sa Pilipinas. Balik akong Brazil.
What are you going to do in Brazil? I'm going to renew my passport.
Renew my passport in Brazil.
Sashala.
Seryoso.
Here are the things. I know people are going to ask this. What are the tips to, be able to go through this immigration process a bit with ease? First of all, I really need you guys to just be confident in what you have. Especially that you know that you're not doing wrong, please don't do anything wrong.
Exactly.
Just come in with confidence, talk to them, and just say, yes, these are my papers, la la la. Don't be intimidated by them because it's a tactic to see if you're gonna break. And I know sometimes it's not our fault na talagang na-insecure tayo. Na-intimidate tayo. That's not your fault. Our culture really embedded something horrible in our brains. Try mo lang. Practice nyo lang.
Yeah.
Second, obviously, really have all the requirements. I don't like it. I don't like the idea of it. But like, even have your college diploma
That's so
ready
ridiculous.
At hand. It's ridiculous. But to be safe, have it anyway.
Yeah.
What's the third? My third tip ako. Anong tips ko dahil? Ito. Start with visa-free countries.
Yes.
Get stamps. Because that really helped me when I applied for China, Japan, and Korea. Oh, girl. My passport was so dirty already after 7 months because I just traveled a lot. And I think that really helped with traveling. When I applied for the US visa also the second time, granted it was denied pa rin, but she was having a hard time denying me when she saw my passport. But then at the end of the day, they can always deny you without giving a reason. So she still denied me. But she was trying to intimidate me, thinking that I've never traveled before and this and that, this and that. And then, yeah, when I showed her my passport, she was like, oh, para siyang na-shock siya na, ang dami niyang stops.
I'd agree, pero that didn't mean shit when they tried to stop me.
That's true.
They would still stop you if they feel like stopping you.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, it's like I had a stamp from South Korea. So I've had a visa before. But the funniest thing is like I was exiting the country first time ever college student. My first country was South Korea.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Most siya first country.
Kasama ko classmates ko. Kasama ko classmates ko Korea. Di man ako nagka-problema. First time ko yun Di kami nagka-problema.
What year was this? Ang lucky mo, der.
Sobrang nasa college pa ako. That was my first time. Tapos hindi man ako nagka-problema. Nag-Thailand ako. After that, di rin ako nagka-problema. Thailand,
When
Malaysia,
did you start having
Singapore.
problems?
Europe.
I mean, I kind of get it, but also like again, if you already were issued a visa, that kind of means that pretty much means
You're good.
to go.
Yeah, exactly. And
first pepper.
for part of the thing, part of the reason why I'm a little like not scared, but like I'm apprehensive about going back home is I left 2021. Wow, talaga bang sasabihin ko to? Okay, sige. Let's go. 2021 during COVID.
Yeah.
And I was with my then, boyfriend. And we knew that like after going to Germany to visit his family, we wanted to continue traveling. We didn't want to come back to the Philippines. We wanted to go to South America. We wanted to see different places. And the borders then sa Costa Rica were open and welcoming everybody.
During
Filipinos,
COVID?
During 2021. So,
I don't know,
patapos
it was after- patapos
tail
yung
end
COVID.
na
I forgot when
ng
COVID
COVID. Pero
was.
meron pang like, yung mask rules and things like that. And PCR tests, which we
God.
did. So, nasa airport na. Ayan na, meron na, again, Schengen from Germany. So, meron na akong visa. Nandun kami. Ayaw akong paalisin kasi
From Costa Rica?
No, sa Pilipinas. Ayaw akong paalisin kasi daw wala akong return ticket sa Pilipinas. Sabi ko, wait, so I don't need a return ticket because I'm not coming back. I'm going to South America.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, but you need a return ticket. No,
Yeah.
you're not getting me. I am not planning to return. I'm planning to backpack in South America. Backpacking.
But that's the thing
like-
as well. It's like you were saying, these immigration officers don't also understand the culture of traveling.
Exactly.
And I think that's why to them it's like, oh no, I don't know what that means, but I require you
Exactly.
to have a return ticket. You
So,
have to
like,
come back.
It's my responsibility to educate you.
Yeah.
So should I justify my plans? So
That's weird,
what
yeah.
I did was they asked me to buy a plane ticket on the spot.
Wow, bye talaga.
Seryoso, like bili kang plane ticket or else di ka namin paalisin. So okay,
wild.
I did. Thankfully,
pera
it's
ni ate.
reimbursable naman.
Okay.
So, Expedia, salamat. So, reimbursable
This is not a
naman.
sponsored post.
Pero, Expedia. Just in case. Tapos, so bumili akong plane ticket. Pinakita ko sa nila. Tapos sabi sa akin, pag hindi ka bumalik sa date na to, hindi ka na namin papaalisin ulit. Sabi sa akin, hindi na daw ako makakaalis ulit.
Wow,
Tapos
what a threat.
Sabi niya, sabi ko, di na ako babalik.
It's so bizarre.
Pag hindi ka bumalik sa date na to, meron na kaming record. Record mo, hindi ka na makakabalik. Yun yung tinignan talaga ako sa mata bago niya in-stamp.
What a fear-mongering tactic.
Hindi niya pa in-stamp kasi sabi niya, punta ka, ito pa funny. Punta ka doon sa magsa-stamp. Okay. Siyempre, 30 minutes left para habulin namin yung flight talaga. So, takbo ako. Tapos, yung pagdating ko doon sa mag-stamp, galit na galit. Sabi niya, ba't ka tumatakbo? Niya, government office to. Kung nasa ibang bansa ka, hindi ka papapasukin. Gusto mo punitin ko passport mo?
Man,
Hinawakan niya ganyan passport ko, pupunitin niya daw. Kasi tumakbo ako. Sabi ko, wait, this is an airport. Pero as in, sobrang pressured ka na. Like, talagang gusto ko na lang makaalis. So, sabi ko, okay, fine, I'm sorry. Nag-sorry na lang ako.
Wow.
Kasi sinigawan ako, ba't daw ako tumatakbo? Pupunitin daw niya yung passport
I don't
ko.
know if my pride would allow me to say sorry to something like that.
Gusto ko na lang talaga makaalis. Kaya yung reason din, kaya ayokong bumalik is part anger and spite.
Of course.
But like, no one knows the amount of work I've put in and like yung amount ng tapang and gumption that I had to develop throughout my life to even be able to leave the country. Tapos babastusin ka lang ng ganun.
That's the perfect word, bastos.
Sobrang, ang bastos talaga. Sinigawan ako, tapos tinreten niyang punitin niya daw yung passport ko. Kasi tumakbo ako sa
I wonder if that's
airport.
even illegal. Lawyers, is this illegal? Please.
Kasi tumakbo ako sa airport.
That's what I'm curious about, actually. It's like, how, is there
What is our legal recourse?
What are our legal rights?
Please, lawyers,
Like,
help.
as Filipinos,
Yeah.
into travel, and if immigration officers treat us like that, like, that's not good. That's not fair. That's power tripping. That's corruption. That's just using your position to what?
Bully people.
Bully people? Like, that's not nice.
I was like, they have a small office-sized kingdom and they run it like tyrants.
Oh, I remember when during the offload sana ako. I actually think I called my dad at that point and I was crying. He just goes, ask for their names. But as a 21-year-old, you don't really know how to fight for yourself in that case.
Exactly.
So I think I did get their names, or I didn't. I don't know. I just went home crying because it was such an embarrassing thing. Not for people, but for myself, because I've been this, you know, when I was between 17 and 19, a lot of people thought I've traveled the whole world already. In fact, I didn't. I haven't. But it's just this is just who I am, the way that I see the world. It's just like, I know it's bigger. I know there's something out there.
Yeah.
And so for me
Same.
to like, I think that was like proof or a way to solidify the image that I have towards people and be like, now I can really say I've traveled abroad alone. And that didn't happen.
Yeah.
And it took me a while to get out again. I think when I went out with my ex.
Yeah.
And I think at that point, you know, you get older, you start to build grit.
Yeah.
And I didn't travel as much. I did around the country, but then when I finally left in 2018, I think I told you this story. I was so lucky because I think the immigration officer actually knew me. Yeah. I think so because I remember he asked me a question that was quite personal, something about being from UP as well.
Oh yeah, ako
And I
din.
was
May
like,
na-meet ako na immigration officer na taga UP.
Yeah. I think that was like my saving grace. Thank you, whoever you are. If you remember me, 2018, I left October 5.
Ay, wow, alam.
Memorize. That's my traveling the world anniversary.
Ayun lang talaga. For me, it's like, you know what? If you insist on doing it like this, na parang, there's so many poor countries in the world, third world, so they call it. Hindi naman nila pinipigilan yung sarili nilang mga kababayan to look for better opportunities elsewhere.
Yeah.
It's only us.
Yeah.
That's like, let the people do what they deem is best for themselves and for their families. It's a basic human right. But if you really truly insist on doing it that way, na parang, okay, this is to keep people safe, okay, go for it. But define what is the mandate.
I mean, if I tried to go to a country that's like with a civil war, then I understand that's for my safety.
Exactly.
But if I'm going to Malaysia for a few days just to spend a weekend there and you stop me like that, it really doesn't make sense.
Well, even, it's funny because you would see, kahit sa ibang bansa, meron lang silang travel advisory. Kahit bera, punta kang Sudan, hindi ka naman nila pipigilan.
Yeah, that's true. Like, actually, I know, for example, Canada, I had a Canadian friend, they got it, I was with them having coffee, and they just got an email from the Canadian embassy saying, like, hey, be careful in Colombia, this happened in Bogota, if you're in the country, XYZ, XYZ.
May travel advisory, gusto mong pumuntang lugar na may gera, go, hindi ka nila pipigilan, pero pag may nangyari sa'yo doon, problema mo na yan, kasi hindi gumagana yung embassy, kasi nga may gera. Alam mo yun?
Yeah.
Hindi ka rin nila pipigilan. So I really don't understand why do this. Okay, but if you insist, okay, safety.
Saglit lang, may carrot yung...
May carrot sa ilo.
Ang passion mo, girl!
Yes, gigil talaga ako. Passionate ako dito. Sure.
No, I think it's not just you and me. I know
Yeah.
a lot of Filipinos who
Yeah.
have the same sentiments. It's just, it's bizarre. At the end of the day, it's bizarre. It doesn't make
Yeah.
sense. I still want to know my legal rights about us as travelers, us as citizens,
Yeah.
being able, like, we have a passport.
Yeah.
I did research. They did say that, immigration officers have the right to restrict you, etc. I get it, but, like, make it make sense.
Exactly.
If you're gonna restrict me, make it make sense.
Exactly.
But it just
Tell
doesn't.
me ano yung ginagamit nyong metric.
Yes, that's the thing.
Tapos sabihin nila sa'yo, paano pa sinabi? Di syempre, makakalusot yan pag yung metric. So, galingan nyo yung metric nyo. So, kapag kayang i-fulfill to, ibig sabihin, impossible na human traffic. So,
Yeah.
but it's up to you to think of that metric
Yeah.
for people to fulfill. But it can't be a black box.
No.
No, it can't be like it's just you deciding na hindi ka makaka-travel. Bakit? Anong rason? Tapos yung reason nyo pala deep inside kasi ayaw nyo yung mukha ko. Alam mo yun? Ayaw mo yung tattoo ko, ganyan. Hindi, you don't
Oh
trust
God,
me.
especially you, dude.
Yeah, like, ayaw mo yung tikas ko, yung tayo ko.
What's tikas?
Like yung tikas.
Posture?
Sure, posture, something like that.
Aura?
Aura. Ayaw mo lang pala yung aura ko, ganyan. I would never know. I will never know. And that, I think, is the problem.
It's unfair not to know and not being able to comply.
Yeah.
Like, I'd love to comply with your fucking requirements. So please let me.
Yeah, please let me. Like, let me know. And keep in mind, when you... Ay, sorry. Dumigay!
Sexier!
Trap.
So lang, naninimaho na ko. I can smell myself.
Shit.
Anyway, but itong buhay-bahay.
Nakatira sa bahay. Ganyan talaga. Walang ligo-ligo. Char! Yun. Like, let us know. And also, like, may sinasabi ako kanina, kalimutan ko.
Sorry.
I forgot.
Yung carrots kasi.
Kasalanan ng
Na-distract ako
carrot.
sa carrot.
Pero yun.
Ito lang. I think, as Filipinos, please, yun lang. Don't limit yourself. Like, explore the world. Kung kaya nyo, explore. Kahit ilang days lang, ilang weeks lang, like, go out. Para at least alam nyo rin kung ano yung buhay ng ibang tao outside. And hindi tayo ignorant, hindi tayo parang uneducated in that sense. And, yeah, kung meron kayong kwento about your immigration nightmares,
Yeah, and also lawyers, please.
lawyers, please. Comments.
What if...
I want to know your story.
Yeah, that's what I want to know. That's the reason why I'm really reluctant to kind of like put myself in that position, even if I'm... Technically, there's no reason why they should stop me.
Yeah.
I'm still reluctant to be put in that position. So, lawyers, help.
Lawyers help.
Becken namin.
People, tell us your stories. And yeah,
Yes.
pwede na tayo magpansit. Wala pa yung repolyo. Na-distract sa baby
Na-distract. Wala nang repolyo.
Expert ka talaga mag-julienne. Char!
Yeah, Virgo.
Ano ba yung nasa pansit? Ito, repolyo, beans, yun lang, no? Mushroom, wow, vegetarian version.
Yes.
Wala tayong pork. Ano yung ground pork?
Walang ground pork dito. This is a vegetarian
Mayan, say
household.
bye-bye.
Paalam, mga bata.
Ano yung outro natin?
Limutan ko.
Paalam!
Paalam, mga bata.
Yaks.
Batibot.
Batibot! Ano yung batibot?
Palabas nung 90s. Batibot.
Ang ano sa akin yung tara na
Sa sineskwela.
tuklasin natin
Ang siyensya.
Okay,
Yun
bye.
din. Bye.
Ang init, girl, pooch.
Bakit ang init dito?
I don't know. Sarado lahat ng bintana kasi.
Ang ingay. Yay!
Yay!
Another episode ba? Talagang seryoso.
That was very passionate.